I got all 8 lights working. And I made these 2 aluminum things here. They go down here in the back and they're glued in so that the door can open up. And then it goes like this. And then you can see inside here, this will be the interior. Next thing I'm going to do is use a piece of cardboard and figure out how the roof should be. Make the roof of this thing. And get all the bends and everything right. And then I'll straighten out the cardboard and trace it out onto the aluminum. I don't want to waste the aluminum, so I'm going to make one out of cardboard first. Look at your picture. They kind of go like that. So this piece here we got to cut off. And the second one, slight angle this way. Don't want to go too much because there's not enough aluminum here to do that. And it comes up at an angle, same angle as this side here. Comes up like this and then goes like that. And you cut that out so we can get the other piece in there. Well, they're never gonna look 100%, but that's the whole point of making a model, is that you do it the way you want to do it. Your unique design. It's not gonna be an exact replica. There is a window right in here too. Next we'll focus on, down here is another plate. I'm out of aluminum, so I'm gonna use cardboard. And the way this is positioned here, it looks like I'm gonna have to cut off some of this roof too, which will give me another piece of aluminum I can use somewhere else. So I wanted to make the flaps out of aluminum. Gotta do the same thing on this side too, cut these down, but we'll do that later when we get to that side. Try to find something to hold this, support this thing so I can that works. Just need to go a little bit past where the lights are. Just slightly, not a lot. And there's got to be enough gap here for the door to open and close. This is a little high right now. It's going to rest on these two pieces here. When I finally glue it, that's where it'll be. Just to give me an idea of what the plate needs to look like that I'm drawing next. Let's put on this cardboard. The next piece curves around this piece here. So trace this out here. Curves there, and then it kind of bends like this. Stops there. And over here on the top, it runs up like this And in here is the window. Actually, I'm going to draw this a little lower. You want to make sure there's enough room for the window, because the window is pretty big. This piece pretty much ends right here. Goes a little further past. Goes a little further past this part here. Well, we can take this off now. So it curves up like that, and then it comes down at an angle until it gets to the bottom part here. Cut this out. Window on this thing. I gotta do something with these wires too. They're kind of in the way. So this will be here. This plate will be here, and then this will be inside here, like that. This will be inside like that, and then up here will be the window, and the window ends back here a little bit. And there's another piece that goes like this. It matches up with this piece. Next, I'll draw the next part now. This one goes here. The next one's gonna go next to it, and it's gonna run up past it to about here, almost to the roof of the car, and then it just comes right back down. The next piece starts about right here. Draw a line down. Actually, draw the line down like that, steeper down. Draw the line like this. Start this line here. Then move the line away from the other piece. Don't go too far. When you get to about the end of this one, here, draw a little line like that. Then come up like this, a little bit more past it. Then come up here. Come back down. You can start here if you want to trace up, so the pieces will line up when you put them together. And there's your next piece. Cut it out, and then after you cut it out and put it on the car, you can make any adjustments that you have to make, and you can cut it smaller if you have to. This video is getting pretty long, so I'm not going to show you how to do these parts on the other side. You can make these panels, use the same process. Just have a good picture that you find online of the tumbler. I don't want to show it to you in the video for copyright reasons. So you can look online, just type in Batman Tumbler, and you'll find a bunch of pictures. You can get pictures of each side so you can see the plates and how they look, so you can cut these out. This thing is gonna go next to it. I'm gonna cut this a little more because it wasn't straight. It's a little better now. So you can turn it towards you like this and look at it and compare it to your picture. There's another piece next. A small piece that I'll do now. Let me get a new piece of cardboard. Take these two pieces and put them over the cardboard, like this. Bring them up here a little bit so you have room to draw this next part. It starts slightly above this piece here, kind of right here. Just draw a line out. It goes up to about almost halfway on this piece. So about right here. And this is just a little piece that's in between these two, like this. So just take these off, draw these out a little more. So you want to cut these out and then glue these together. It's going to be something like that. Actually go over a little bit. So that way it'll be about halfway on this piece. You can mark it if you want, so you can line it up better. Put them together and see how it looks. Doesn't look good, you can always make another one. That goes up there. Keep going until you get them lined up. About there. You want to line up your line right here, right there. And then this goes here. This goes down a little more actually, because remember that line has to line up with this piece here. So it'll look like that. That's pretty much how it looks in the picture. This piece runs under that piece, and it's also under that piece as well. And that is pretty much almost all of the back of the car right here on the side paneling. On the end by the wheel though, right before the wheel, there is a flap. I'm gonna cut out a small piece of cardboard and glue it to the panel inside the car so I have something to attach these panels to. Now I'll do my best to line these up and glue them together. They're gonna go like this. Oh, I goofed. This piece has got to go up higher. This piece goes down lower. Check it on the car to make sure it makes sense. Give them a slight little gap. like that. That's pretty much it. Then you're going to glue it to that piece of cardboard right here.